Hey, so I'm driving down to Long Island right now to see one of the buses, and I'm thinking a lot about this kind of big decision in my life. It is a risk doing this kind of thing, getting a bus, living in it. I still have a lot of things to figure out about it. I'm not sure how I'm going to make a ton of money that I need for this and all these things. So I'm having some thoughts about that. I'm a little concerned, to be honest. Of course, I haven't bought it yet, so I don't have to. But as I've been talking with friends and stuff, it seems that this is a minimal investment in something that could be really cool. And I feel like I want to do it and see how it goes, because I feel like when I'm, if I take a job doing something pretty regular in like an apartment or something like that, then I just will fall into that sort of, well, I'm making enough to get by and I don't really have to worry about it. I kind of lose that creative kind of drive that I have. But if I'm in the van and I have to like kind of actively fight to stay on the road, literally, then I feel like I'll be better at pursuing what I actually care about, hopefully. But we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to see this bus. I'm hoping it's not rusted out on the bottom. It's an 89 GMC. Apparently there's a vehicle stopped on the shoulder ahead. No, there isn't. But anyway, so I'm excited to see it, but I'm a little hesitant about like jumping in and just doing this, because if the bus dies, the like drive back from where I get it, like I'm gonna be screwed. And then if I don't know that much about engines yet, so I'd really like to learn a lot more about cars generally, and then also this specific one. Oh, there's the car that stopped. They weren't lying. But anyway, so I'll keep you updated. We're gonna see how this goes. The guy seems pretty nice, and the van seems to be in pretty good shape. If it's in the shape he's saying it is, then we'll be good to go. Okay, so I just arrived here at the site where the bus is. And can I switch this camera? No, I'm just gonna spin it around. Nice private property sign, but he did say it is back here and I can see it through there. So I just walked over and looked at the car. It's freezing out, it's winter in Long Island, so it's like 20 degrees or something. But I looked under the car, there is some rust. I don't know how to tell really what's too much rust. I mean, I would be amazed if there wasn't any, but like, I don't know. I like the look of the bus, it's cool, but underneath you're looking at some areas where you're pressing on the rust and it's falling away, and that red dust sort of thing. So an update on the progress. It's almost 3:45. Still not here. We're supposed to meet at 3. And I'm back at the bus looking here. Gonna wait for him to show up, but we're gonna take a look because it's open anyway. So here he is. Bluebird bus. Is there a 3500? I guess it's registered as of 2011. Looks like great. Going inside. Let's hop up. Okay, the smell is not great. The smell in here is a little rough. Let's see if this thing works. That's sick. I love it. It's simple, but I love it. Close that up. Nice seal to it, actually. Feels pretty good. Let's do it again, just for fun. And close it again. So, here I am inside the bus. Pretty cool. I like that I can stand fully in the middle. It's awesome. I still got some clearance, and I'm 6 going, well, I would be exaggerating if I said 6'1", but I'm 6, 5'11", 3/4, technically, according to my doctor. Anyway, we got some interesting issues here, though. We got some rust on the inside, on the floors, which I'm not really surprised by, but the floor seems a little unsecure there. I don't like that. Otherwise, it seems fine, although I think I'm seeing the ground. Yep, I'm seeing the ground through this. I'm trying to show it to you, but there are some holes right here. I don't know if you can see the sunlight through there. That's not a great sign. Not great. What else do we got? Everything looks fine. There might be a little mold on the ceiling. I'm very allergic to that, but of course there's going to be cleaning in anything I'm buying for this cheap. I don't know. That's not promising. Let's jump. Let's see. Is he? Let me see if he's not. I don't even think he's gonna come. was fine. Okay, not terrible. A great sign when you step on the floor and you feel it move in a little bit. That's what's going on all over here. I don't like that at all. The steps seem okay, except for that bottom one. That's not good. This would be update number 5, I think, or something. I just talked to Fred on the phone, the gentleman who's super nice. I thought he was just ditching me, but it turns out he was stuck in traffic in an area where they don't have service, and he said something about buying me a meal at a diner. He wants to like make it up because I've been waiting here, and he feels bad. But update numero 6, I believe. Still here. It's dark out now, as you can see. What happened is he said he was going to be here, or that lady was going to come, and then no one's here, and he said he's going to be here in 20 minutes, about 15 minutes ago, so he should be here in a second. This day has been going pretty terribly with the rust and with the waiting thing, the driving. Anyway, yep, just here. Been watching a little bit of The Office, so at least there's some service here. Otherwise I'd be so bored. But
GM, and it's not that old.
yeah.
You get into the newer stuff, everything is high-tech problem.
Is it an 89?
Yeah, see the high,
Nice.
see the high beams working on
So
it.
it's, yeah, just that full on the light one. That's cool.
That's one of the branches. UPS comes out there.
Yeah, that's the thing. Nice. Okay, so I just left. Met with Fred. He was very nice, very talkative, nice guy though. And I found out that, according to him, there's nothing at all wrong with the bus. But of course, he's a seller, so I can't really trust that. We did not get to take it to the mechanic. It is not insured or plated to go on the road. And he said last time he sold a car, they took it and they got ticketed. Or something like that when test driving it. So I drove it up and down his driveway, and it was good. The engine feels really powerful. It's a 350, and it warmed up pretty quick. But he did some weird stuff to start it up with, like spraying the carburetor with some kind of liquid. I don't even know what he was doing. And then he attached the battery and then started it up, and it kind of clicked. I mean, it's been sitting there for a while, so it's fair, but a little concerning. And then the rust thing is something I think kind of a major concern, whereas he doesn't think it's as big a deal. He said underneath you're good, like quality wise. And I'm just like, I don't know. I think I need to have this seen by a professional, because I'm not someone who, that's nice. That's not something I can, be a good judge of. Anyway, so overall, it was a good experience, except for the waiting 2-hour part. And in the end, I don't know if this is my bus. This is not necessarily Gus, the bus, but it's a good option, and I still had fun looking at it today and kind of thinking more about the space and being in one and driving it and how it's going to feel. So that was cool, and it's the first one I looked at, and it's good to have some options and not just jump on whatever I think right away, because this is kind of the big deal. Like, I know I can do the interior nicely, I can set it up how I want, but if it's a bad engine, then that dies, then the interior is not worth much to me, because it's just inside this car that doesn't run or falls apart, whatever. So we'll see, but that's the end of day 1 of this journey of me trying to find Gus the bus. Wow, that's super bright. Hopefully I will find one soon, but there is no rush again. I'm not really going to start working on it until I finish up selling Christmas trees anyway, so we'll see, but it was fun. All right, I'll see you all next time.